Yo boys, welcome back to the right channel again, and today we're going to do the event in Arknights that is adventure that cannot wait for the sun. Inudi harek horakhet. Please tell me if I pronounce that right or wrong. Alright, so it's been a while. So I just came back from vacation and it was pretty great. I think going out once in a while is what humans should do, you know. But enough of that. I've had a great time from that. And let's do the event. But first, I have to buy skins for Asia Altar. Yes, please.
これは夢雲みたいに真っ白で暖かい夢かな
I keep forgetting she's a goat. I'll be buying Surtur's thing as well. Nice. Yes, please. The cool and comfortable blends well with the diverse decorations for a unique interpretation of summer. Yes. Nice. Okay, I think that's a skin that I'll buy. Let's go inside of the event. I don't know what this event's about. I think it's Egypt themed because it has sand. I don't know, or beach themed. But I guess we'll see. That's a cool dinosaur, by the way. Alright, let's go. City Regents. New character. Raise that lamp a little higher. I need the light on every detail of the exhibits. Yes, creator. H anime Feddi. That's like okay, I'm not gonna reference that, okay? Relax. Completely wrong era. Take it out and move it to Hall 2. I'm on it, curator. I'm just gonna call her Fendi, okay? Where's that instrument restored with tech from the old calendar age of chants? Why don't I see it? Probably because you're too small. Let us toast now to a midsummer and cheers. That's a fast clap. Psychophantic employee. Damn. I like their design. It's very nice. Oh, Midge, I'm not gonna read that, okay? But what's the meaning of that, okay? Let me search it up using my Google Chrome. Like searching things up, okay? The notes of your lute flow like purest water, like the calmest and sweetest brook. It is Egypt themed. Nice. Looks like we're gonna meet all of these characters. See? It is Egypt themed. Knew it. But where in Terra is this? I have no idea. But I'm guessing it's one of those sand. I forgot what it's called. I think it's sargon, right? I'm guessing that girl over there is learning how the irrigation channels work. I'm gonna write a thesis on the history of it. It's Pepe. Pepe. Fendi. That's not a name, by the way. Now that I'm noticing it, it's kind of like a title, huh? Did you find it yet, Fendi? Give me a sec, kiddo. I think I just felt it just now. You keep saying you almost got it. Shh! I'm trying to concentrate here. Pepe is fishing. Seriously, where has our little Shahzada run off to now? I've put so much thought into welcoming you. How could I let you just slip into the city like this? Okay. So, woman, happy lady. Masa al-Khair. Meje tiketi. H anime. Hanime Fendi. Where are you going in such a hurry? Ah, Bekti Fendi. Yeah, it is sort of a title. Take a few for your friend. I'm not gonna read that. I can't read that. At least not properly. She's not a fan of favors, but I thank you in her stead. Salam. I think that means thank you. Bekti Fendi. Salam. I'll keep that in mind. Bro, if you're from Egypt, I'm sorry if I'm butchering these names. I'm sorry. Let me have a think about where she'd go. Where did she like to run off back when we were in school? Foreign traveler. Yo, she looks like Aglaya, except for the red eyes. And I like her shield. Ah, I'm really sorry, Hanim. I didn't see you there. Forgive me for knocking your oranges on the ground. She looks so pretty. I'm fine. How about you? Are you alright? Thank you for your kindness, Hanim. Oh no, I forgot a space there. What's with the frown all of a sudden? Are you hurt? A shadow filtered across your forehead just now. An ill omen. I fear you will meet with some misfortune soon. Whoa, calm down, lady. She's a shaman? If you are willing to take part with 5 diners, I can ward it off for you. So she is a shaman, or something like that. Sorry, but I've got an appointment. Gotta go now. Bye! Bye, Hanim. Wait, 2 dinars. Just 2 dinars then. Oh, it's a currency, huh? This isn't a trick. You really are about to run into some bad luck. Oh, I feel bad for you, lady. You wouldn't trick me, would you? Of course not. I always keep my word. Really? Oh, she's crying. It'd slip away again. Oh no, don't cry. I was just teasing you. I got it, see? It's right here in my hand. I've never thought I'd see my gold fin again. Thanks, Fendi. I'm just gonna refer to that as Fendi, alright? I worked my butt off helping you get your finny friend back. Put a little more pep into that thanks. Thank you so much! I can't scream. Hey, it's May J. Well then, seems our audience has finally had enough of me groping around in the water for fin base. Glad you still know me so well, Pepe. When are we going to meet the doctor? You've been sitting here quite a while, Hanim. The sun is rather fierce. Would you like something to drink? We have our specialty licorice juice freshly made. Only 5 dinars. Oh, it's narantuya or something. Perhaps a glass of apricot juice then. Only 1 dinar. I said no. She loves the color red, huh? Hold on, waiter. Not so fast. A pot of your best coffee, if you will. And add some local cardamom and cloves. A rich guy in Egypt. Right away. I've heard that the soles in Bolivar is rather pleasant. Cheap with beautiful scenery. Suitable for those of more frugal means. Oh, okay. He's one of those. You speak wisdom. A truly educated you must be. But that looks like a fish with its mouth open, no? Your coffee, evidently. Here, please. Your licorice juice, Hanim. Drinks it up in a single gulp. Okay. I thank you for your hospitality. Bye, lady. I like doing that. Waiter, could you tell me some particularly fun activities during your flood festival? Why the look? Forgive me, Effendi. I'm simply amazed that the Hanim was so hesitant to part with her money for drink, yet gave me a sizable tip. Okay. It appears my fellow traveler was of small means but great pride. No matter, I shall find some amusements myself. The bill, please, waiter. 15 dinars in total, Effendi. Effendi? Whatever has my... Get bamboozled, bro! She stole your wallet. May the river wash away these gilded scraps of metal. May those who need them find them as its waters rise. Enough time was wasted. I nearly lost sight of my target. I've heard the city of Radiance is adorned in jewels, and that countless brave souls have sought out its treasures without success. And so, I walked the long road and arrived here, only to find miser after miser bickering over a few gold coins. So she's a thief! The red-maned woman pours coins out of her purse, tossing them into the river with an even hand. The ripples tear about the sun's reflections. Then she disappears in the crowd. Whistling. Whistling is illegal, at least in public. You could get in trouble for that. The target's moving toward the museum in the heart of the city. Considering she was personally welcomed by the vice curator, it appears my information was correct. She's no ordinary woman. Oh, she's after Pepe. That sadistic smile. I guess Pepe has a big shot, huh? Damn, this looks nice. That looks nice. That looks good. Whoever made this art really did a good job. I forgot she's a cat. I might see it every day, but I'm still stunned in its grandeur. If only we could stop time for a moment. Yeah, that would be great. I'm sure you can ask Dio for that help. Dio can definitely help you with that. See you at the expedition tomorrow. If you get caught, just say you stole the pass. She's a good friend. She's following them. The exhibition tomorrow. Good. The guest itinerary has been confirmed. I'll welcome her properly. That sadistic smile. Look at that. A descendant of a glorious clan of historians, the one who spreads ballads of kings and heroes, explorer of all Sargon, purveyor of knowledge, and a respected Padishah's daughter. Oh my god, that Deezer na Pekapper Sakwit Hat Ship Suit. I'm sorry if I butchered that, but I'm guessing that's Pepe. Fine. I guess the ransom auto-sell my debts even if it's just one girl. And in this city, gold coins are too common to be worth anything. Well, it is the currency. I wonder where's the yellow woman. Oh, she's a minotaur. A Minoan traveler. That's a Viking something something. Viking helmet. Look within at your own conscience and tell me once more, how much is a ticket to the museum? The hall for non-Sargonian artifacts is free of charge. Only the Sargonian Expedition Hall needs ticket. A part of the ticketer's mind is telling her to pull the boots shutter closed, but the traveler's other hand is firmly holding it open. Okay. Scrolls detailing the legend of old Agamem were stored by Minoan artisans. I've traced its path just to catch a glimpse of its fragment. In other words, if you believe that Sargonian history is worth than 100 diners to see, then should Minoan history not stand equal? Do you want a ticket or not? Poor girl just wants to know if she wants a ticket or not. Yeah, she just keeps talking. With all that said, are you willing to hold fast to your conscience and confront the true value of Mino's artifacts? Wait, my name is Aspasia no horakhet. Please use the Minoan spelling, not a Sargonian transliteration. A ticket if you would, so please. Okay. Okay, that's the end of that story. We'll do the first stage, boys. And I guess I'll bring in Surdir. Just because of the summer skin. Where's Blaze? Yep. I don't have her skin just yet. I'm just building her, okay? And we're gonna stick with Pepe, even though she's level 1. Let's go. And they have a pool. It's here. Nice to meet you, old man. Sorry for disturbing your peace and quiet tonight, but I have questions that only you can answer. Please don't get mad at me. Story time, boys. Wow! A golden mask and a suit of golden armor. All internal organs have been removed, so it's dead. So it's a statue with a corpse. That's kind of creepy, not gonna lie. Strange, neither the mummy nor the funerary objects give any clue to the location of the trove. Perhaps it's the gem itself that offers a hint. Now, how do I use this gem? Pepe ponders for a while, then reaches into the mummy's chest cavity, placing the gem where the heart would be. But as soon as she reaches into the chest cavity, she senses that something is off. That's creepy. Huh. Who goes there? Have you any idea what time it is? Hey, my brother. Who's there? I thought I heard something. Bro looks like Men in Black. You better be careful. Don't come this way, no! Hey, someone there? Who is it? It's a cat. And there she goes. Oh, bro likes cat. I guess that explains the critter. Can't let it run around the museum. Meow. I don't care whose pet you are. One more sound from you and I'll help you castrate it tomorrow. Yo, that's... come on. Sorry, Mio. I was fast asleep and didn't hear you outside. So its name is Mio. Bro is cosplaying as a One Piece Admiral with the coat and all. Come, I have some jerky for you. Nudges with affection. Nice. Very nice. Go. It's alright if you make a mistake. Just keep going. If you're so stiff, I'll sneak around your back and rub your ears. Better to be embarrassed together than alone, right? Sargonian historical records. Based on the artifacts recovered from his tomb, we theorize that he may have been... Excuse me. Is aspasia. Excuse me, is this the Northern Eastern Tributary exhibit? What? Did I take a wrong turn? Yes, the Northern Eastern Tributary exhibit is on the other side of the museum, near this entrance. Sorry to interrupt. She reminds me so much of Acheron. Or Zoro. Where was I? Sorry, let me find my place. Oh yes, the exhibit behind me. Anat spent a long time preparing for this speech. She prepared for bored audience members to leave or heckle for her mistakes. She attempts to continue. Then she feels a hand on her ear, pressing it gently. Hey, let's go. Anat blinks, feeling a sense of warmth rise in her heart. Thanks, TT. I'm fine. Don't... Yo! It's a statue! I just noticed that. What the hell? That's... Those eyes, bro. That's creepy. If TT is not behind her, then whose hand is on her ear? Anat gulps. She dares not turn around. What the hell? So that thing is still alive. Okay, AS1. Let's go, boys.
No time to waste.
Oh, what is that? Street Bandit. Movement crystal increases. One on crystal. I'm guessing those are the crystal with the green things. It's a mummy. Yo, another banger music! Let's go! I love the music. Let's upload Asia so I can see her skin. Oh, so it's a different voice lines. Nice. What the hell is that? Please annihilate them. I love the way they run. I'm gonna deploy our sniper. That should be enough for this stage. Oh, that's a lot of boys. I love her skin. I love her skin so much. Take them down, boys! Take them down. Nice. The mummy's moving! I'm getting out of here. This place is haunted. It's looking at me. I knew it. This is what happens when a city grows too old. What? TT, go handle the evacuation. I'll try to take Anat and the mummy somewhere else. Aren't you scared? It's moving. I'm alright. I've been on 2 old calendar tomb excavations this year. And met with residents' personality. This one looks like a nice old man by comparison. That thing is alive. Pepe approaches the mummy and sees a bright blue light glowing in its chest. So it was the gem. It's not easy to carry you like this. After observing the mummy for a few seconds, Pepe decides to push the mummy's raised left arm back down. Push it now, okay? Raise his right arm. Huh? Okay. What's going on with you? Pepe cocks her head, ponders how to get the mummy to cooperate. To her surprise, she finds that the mummy also cocks his head. As if in thought. Wait, are you copying me? Looks like you can move your arm and legs, but not your brains. Hey, if we can move in unison. An idea comes to Pepe as she looks at Anat, who still lies passed out on the ground. Okay. Walk with me. Not too fast, not too slow. Good. 1, 2, 1, 2. Aspasia, finally. Our history awaits me in silence. Signal me. This one was just left empty. Is that something important? But the biggest mistake is that these artifacts are here at all. A century ago, Minos suffered the shame of Sargonian armies violating her soil, trampling on our civilization and history. It should not have been so. I must take them. Minoan artifacts must not be allowed to lie forgotten in this forsaken sunless hall. Let me see inside your mouth. Opens mouth? I can see structures resembling vocal cords. So why haven't you said a single thing? Pepe addresses the mummy and places her hand on its throat. The mummy follows her movement, placing its hand on Pepe's throat. You know... Pepe draws her hand back, covering her mouth with amazement, wonder in her eyes. So you can speak. The throat must be somewhere deep inside your memories. Just copying me isn't enough. You need to tell me where it is. Let me see. Looks like the Arsalan researcher never found the answer. Oh, that's sad. But you'll help me find it, won't you? Okay. Yes, Fendi. Stop copying me. Stop copying me. So the mummy can copy anything. At least when it comes to movements and speech. I'll take that as a yes to our cooperation. What a waste of time, I tell you. That cloud beast must have been eaten by that rampaging zombie at the museum. Oh no, how horrible. It's just a pet. I'll buy you another. In fact, I'll buy you anything you want. Never mind the gems, I'll buy you the entire gem trading post. That guy's stacked. Oh, hello there, Lazvar. I didn't see you. Good timing. Let's do some business. My girl's very interested in this gem trading post. I'll throw some gold and jewels on top of it. That should get the deal done, shouldn't it? No thank you. I'm not interested. Okay. The way of this trading post is too much for you to understand. Wait, huh? If nothing else, you've inherited... You've inherited your grandfather's arrogance. A word of advice, either keep a few fierce manglers to intimidate people like he did, or have your little cloud beast greet VIPs like me. At least it knows when to grovel. Okay, dude. Ouch. You bit me? Well, that's deserved. Yeah. Money ain't gonna help you from chasing dog. Nice. That will do. Woof. He's gone. Did you just name your dog Woof? Mio's his cat. Okay, special museum, boys. I can't deploy there. Okay.
Eye for an
We'll do Blaze. We'll do Neural here. That's one of those guys, huh? Let's connect these. Oh no, you don't. Yep. 10 hits everything, by the way. I'm gonna put you... Oh, it doesn't reach, huh? Guess we can put our goat. Voice lines really are different. Well, does not matter, because they're all still gonna die. I think she'll be fine. I like Chen. I don't understand why you're so obsessed with becoming the historian of Shar Agade. You can still carry on in your research if you agree to inherit the title of Padishah from your father. But once you become an historian and enter the City of Gold, you'll never be allowed to leave! Wow, okay. Wait, is that how it works? I guess that's how it works, huh? All that you learn in school, all the training you underwent to hunt ruins in the desert, all that you've seen on your journeys, all that will become useless if you're the Shah's historian. Are you simply not happy with the fact that your brother was chosen? My dream of becoming the court historian isn't some whim. It's a dream of everyone in my family. They tell you, that whoever holds the pen carries great responsibility to record all that has happened for prosperity. You are writing the truth of your time, the most complete truth that can be known, which needs no conjecture or investigation, that can never be buried by sand and earth. What is the planet of Terra called Earth? This is what I've always wanted to do. I want to tell Sargon's history. I want the glory of Shah to shine forever by my hand, and to inspire everyone who reads it. Shouldn't you and TT have gotten used to my stubbornness by now? Very well. On behalf of the museum, I approve the loan of the artifact, plus another gem. Things don't always turn out the way we expect them to. I hope you understand this before you start your investigation. Yes, of course. Anat opens the drawer, takes out a wrapped package. She unwraps it to reveal a pyramid-shaped gem identical to the one that was placed in the mummy's chest. Second, the lungs. At their first breath, become to feel. Is she gonna put the second gem into the lungs? Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's right. Guardian sealed in sand, I hereby return to you the memories lost to time. Show the path to the Shastrov, traveler from the past. It stopped moving after I put in the second gem. Did you expect something different? Oh. Who's screaming? It was TT's voice. Is something happening? I'll investigate. Keep an eye on the exhibit. Wait, alone? Okay, I guess. Wait, you're gonna leave Pepe alone. Uh-oh. Don't tell me. I'm dead if Anat finds out. One of the interns? You got nerve playing practical jokes on the vice curator. I'll let you off the hook this time. Oh, it's one of those things. The one that places crystal tiles. Terra, A Journey by Dr. E. Erickson. The name sounds familiar. That's the Victorian scholar who came to speak at the college, isn't it? Lots of labels in here. I didn't know Anat liked his book so much. Wait, Anat. His. Anat, his. Anat, his. Ah. That's another wrong word. I think. And they meet. Narantuya walks up softly and reaches into her pocket, taking out the syringe that she has kept within. Apadisha's daughter stands before her, all alone, and a mummy. When Narantuya raises the syringe, however, a hand suddenly grabs hers and immobilizes it in midair. Yup. A hidden bodyguard? It's a statue. Yup. Yoink. Whoa, what the hell? What the hell? That is terrifying. Let's take a screenshot. That is a terrifying look on her face. Yes, syringe. Narantuya cannot speak. The mummy laying on the sofa has appeared behind her, grabbing her hand with a steely grip. Her struggles are futile. All she can do is watch in terror as the needle approaches her own neck. And GG's to her. As her consciousness gradually fades, she feels the hand lift by her collar and hold her outside the window! One last thought flashes through her mind as she feels her feet dangling in the air. If only she had more competent subordinates. An insect lurking in the dark. What? What's that sound? You're moving again. My mind is no longer clouded. There's clarity. I must communicate my cognition through language. Are you alive? How should I call you? Oh my god, that name! Zubaidamuyanur Ayu Suiz. Okay. You may call me Zubair. Okay, we'll go with Zubair. Okay. Yo, Zubair just yoinked Narantuya out the window unconsciously. Mother, what is that lady doing sitting by the pond staring at the water? She's dressed in Minoan clothes. The Minoans are said to be the great thinkers and debaters. She must be thinking about deep philosophical questions. Philo, what? Mother, what is it? Is someone jumping from that window? Oh, I feel bad for the child seeing that happening. Aspasia looks up, the child's cry, and sees a woman falling from high up.
うんうん。あなたにこれほどの頭脳と才
Oh
能があるとは
man,
思ってなかった
okay.
わ。なんだか麦芽糖の仕込み作業を手伝わせるのがちょっと申し訳なくなったわね。
Okay, she thinks. The city of gold, huh? I wanna try something. We're gonna use Rosmontes again. I don't know if this is our S2, but we'll find out. Let's go Rosmontes. I have a lot of characters. There are 5 gems in total. You may have to find all of them before I can tell you the answer. Where are the rest of the gems? You must know that, right? Yep, he doesn't know. You don't? It's like looking for a needle in a haystack. There must be another way. Use that golden brain of yours. Zubair is forced in corner by Pepe. Even as a short girl doesn't come up to his chest. He feels a pressure so great it threatens to buckle even his hardened metal kneecaps. Please, Fendi, have patience. Now tell me something useful. There's a faint resonance between gems that I can sense if I am in their proximity. Well, what are we waiting for? Let's go! Pepe, Zubair Effendi is a valued part of the museum's collection. Leave that thought and do your research here. Do not go out. 40% increase in funding next year? No. Double? My staff will be watching you at all times. Senebti. What is that? What is that word? And she agreed in the end. You can come out now, Zubair. There's no one here. How are you going to hide him? How are you going to hide this guy? Bro's wearing a full-plated armor, and it's gold. Do you sense the gems yet? I'm sorry, I can't sense it nearby. Maybe I could tell you something else. Are you not curious how the gems retains one's memories and consciousness? Oh yeah, of course. Well, I am curious. I figured it was some kind of sarcasm witchcraft related to the Zayedan. People in my time believe that life consists of 3 parts: body, name, and the soul. Body is a physical vessel. Name is the identity known to others. The soul, however, is what truly makes us human, and it is the emotion and experiences that form our character. All 3 parts must be preserved together in order for life to be eternal. Oh yeah. The body can be replaced with something more durable. The name can retain its meaning by being passed down on through generations. I know. That's the genesis of the Sargonian noble heritage. The soul, however, is the frailest of the 3. During the Age of the Shadow, it's discovered that part of the soul can be preserved, in a manner of speaking, by etching it upon a pure gem with originum circuits. Like the gem in your chest. Yes. I mean, when you're buying gem, not that I have bought one, but when you're buying gem, I guess from what I see, it's all about the appearance. Of course, the authenticity matters, but most of the time, it's appearance. Can we really sell a rock that we reeled in from the sewers? It helped Narantuya's great endeavor, even if it's not worth much. Like, she could enjoy ice water for an entire week once she comes back, added with lemon slices and dried dates for sure. At first glance, it is a pale sapphire of low purity. Low purity? Sounds like dried dates are off the menu. Well, the lemon slices still have a chance. Never mind, Ajazi. The gem probably doesn't do anything, judging by his reaction. No, it does. The originum circuits on this gem can induce Excitement in small animals. Makes yeah. Oh no. Where are you going, Ajani? Back to work at the museum, of course. You know how much money we're making per hour carrying boxes? Forget the blue toothbrush handle. Can't afford to waste our time here. Hey, wait for me. And they just dipped the stones. Whoa, that's a lot. 50k. Alright, then go with the wolf to find the gems. They finally converge upon the city. Take me out to the Grand Bazaar. Sure.
今日もよろしくね
Oh, no, you don't.
誰を餌にするか決まった。
We're gonna put Blaze at the bottom, okay?
温度が低すぎるかな
And then we can put our healer here.
マグマは振り返ることなく
Magma. And that barrier is annoying. Nice.
悪くない場所だ
That's a nice skin. That's so
私
nice.
に指図するな
I like her skin. She's holding an ice cream.
私にしかできない
We're gonna use this to end the stage. Nice. Narantuya. This way, the mommy won't. Whoa! Is she finally awake? Damn. I'm glad that was just a dream. I don't want to be hunted by the dead this young. Please don't throw the vessel. Even if it's your own, you may not harm others while using it. Sorry. I thought that was my knife I was throwing. Apology accepted. Good morning. You jumped from the window because you wanted to have your name known all across Sargon? I suppose. I fail to understand the Sargonian obsession with such tradition. I sympathize. Had things not been going well for you in life? Racked up a debt? It's been a pretty big headache. Say, I want to ask you. You saved my life, and I ought to repay you. Do you want to work for me? I'm planning something of a great endeavor. What? I remember now. I made a wish when I fell from the building. I guess you're that competent subordinate granted by fate. Very well. I'm happy to be of help, if it elevates your stress and gives you the will to live. Aspasia is so nice. I don't want to keep crouching behind this wall. Can I go with you? Stop complaining. I got your ice cream. Can you actually taste it though? No, I'm just curious what all these people were queuing for. Is your curiosity satisfied? Eat up or your head is going to melt in the sun. Ice treat created in my image. I'm surprised how popular I am here. Yeah, dudes are like a big thing. Oh ho, and who is this I have to run into? What luck? I wonder what she wants with Pepe. I mean, she is the daughter of something something. Sorry, could you say that one more time? I am honored to inform you, Hanime Fendi, that your entry has proceeded to the final round of judging. In other words, you're now in the top 3. No, not that, the other part. I ask that you follow me to the riverside in a little while, where the prizes will be given and the treasures will be immersed into the river. What? So you're going to throw my 10 silver medals into the river? Oh, I see her face again. We will place the treasures upon a small bed of papyrus reeds alongside gold, silver, and jewels to help weigh it down. We will sing hymns and chants as we watch the boat slowly sink into the waters. I'm sorry, Aspasia. It was written in the instructions all participants had to sign. The competition's original purpose was to find treasures with the most historical value to knock upon the gate of the god. During the Flood Festival, these favored winners will witness the river god with their own eyes as he wanders the riverside. So it is an actual thing. Forgive me, this was my mistake. It was close to the cutoff when I signed up, and I did not have time to read all the 10 pages of instructions. Damn. I ain't gonna read all of that, not gonna lie. If I were on her place. Ah, that is a shame. As it is as it is extremely rare for tourists to reach the final round of selection, you will be given a second opportunity to reaffirm your commitment. Oh, nice! Do you wish to continue participating? That's nice of them. Narantuya. She hasn't returned yet. Do you wish to seek a specialist consultant? I can bring you to the chief judge to discuss. No need. What I seek is as a suggestion. I will continue my participation. Okay. Okay. I see. Okay. What is that? Small bejeweled wagon. We're gonna do Blaze's son here. Yeah. Wow, I'm impressed. I forgot that Blaze is a 3-lane, 3 block unit or character. Let's help her out. I can't deploy her, but I can deploy Chen. Boom, boom. Let's deploy Saria here. I love her voice line, and I love her gold thing. Break the gems. Nice. I like this mechanic. A reed boat bearing the heavy weight of history slowly sinks into the river. Golden, silver, and minnow and silver metal alike became no more than a string of bubbles. Oh, they already did the ceremony. Well, goodbye, golden slipper and the 10 silver medals. Would you hold me the honor of having a photo with me? Resplendent Hatshepsut Hanim? If you would hold the first place prize statue as well, that would be perfect. Haha, of course. Thank you for your kind words. She's not a fan of that. Okay. I joined in a most absurd competition. Yeah, that was absurd indeed. I intended to seek history, honor the feats of heroes past, be steadfast in my pursuit of victory, and confront fate itself. Yeah, confronting fate and the other thing. Basically, your 10 old silver medals are a single shiny new one. Don't sweat it. Maybe you'll go down some windy road. You'll find yourself recognized, and that golden cup will be handed right over. Handed over? Wait. Let's say maybe you were to chat with the lucky winner of the cup and wheedle your way into his trust. You're right. Huh? The treasure I put forth was recognized. This means that Minoan culture itself was also recognized. Even if the assessment of the judge was strikingly superficial, the scoring of the silver medals and my position are sufficient proof that even Sargonian historians hold a basic respect for minnows. You call that recognition? Well, yeah, as long as she's happy. Yeah, we call that a victory. Thank you very much, Narantuya. You're too kind. Moreover, if immersing those medals in the water would aid the people to see what they wish to see me, then I am happy to serve. If throwing this gem into the river would summon the god I've heard so much to talk of, then Wait! I can see you're feeling a bit better, but calm down, don't throw it away. If you don't really care about the gem, could I borrow it for a while? Could I borrow it for a while and never see you again? That's probably what she wants to say. The traps are ready. Relax, I was real careful putting them together. The more someone knows, the less they'll suspect. Good. I made sure to wear gloves for handling artifacts. There's no way I left any fingerprints behind. Nice work. I'll handle the back end of our plan. Any questions from you two? I have one. I don't understand why the Padishah's daughter would fall for our bait. This gem doesn't seem that special. Don't worry about what the rich folk think. Watch the door tonight, keep your eyes peeled, don't let her send anyone over to take it before the time is right. Yeah, okay, we won't let you down this time. That's right, we won't let anyone in. We'll see. It's Mio. Mio. Mio arrives before the table, having deftly avoided every snare in the heavily trapped room. Wait, is she gonna steal it? An anonymous letter, alongside an indistinct photo of the gem. The letter specifies a time and place for you to be alone. An incredibly obvious trap. You should not go, Pepe. Well, I have to go. How else am I going to get that gem? But what? You agreed to take me to the man-made lake in the city tonight? Bro's concerned about that. Also, I could judge which of the two of you translated some ancient document more accurately. See, she has a lot of novel expressions. We never got to see the fortune lady again. The one with the yellow hair and red eyes. You're my cute little jewel construct, then come out like a good kid. No need to freak me out. I'm going to count to 3. If you're not out by then, I'm going to use my arts on you. You have been warned. 1, 2, 3. It's Mio. I bet she has the gem. Sorry, buddy. Do forgive me. Alright, here. Some pats on the head. Please don't get mad. And then today, I got in another fight with the nut. Please don't be mad as me as her. You cute little cloud beast, you. Nice. It's like she's making how do you say this? Like a stress ball. But it's a cat. Whoa, what is... It's a gem. Yeah, it's a jewel. Bro ate it. Hairball. I've never seen a hairball in my life. Maybe I could go to the meetup spot alone. Well, how about renting an aircraft to support me if needed? Such a flying object would be rather suspicious. I could smash the door with my hammer. Give them a good fright. That does seem like it could work. But would not be damaging a historical building? I guess that we'd be able to. Though I'm not sure any building is anywhere near as historical as you. Good evening, everyone! Oh, you're here too, Pepe? Perfect. Can you all guess what I just ran onto the road earlier? Good timing, TT. We've been discussing something really important. Help me make Pepe see sense. Nobody going to take a guess? Your clothes are covered in fur. In my age, the people believed that cloud beasts were bringers of good fortune. It turns out that in this age, I'm a believer too. It spit out a gemstone full of luck for me. It's a gemstone that we were looking for. I hope all of you will agree with me on something else. Pepe, Anat, and Zubair Effendi. I think this jewel can grant our wishes. What? Oh, that can't be true. You're so cool, Blaze. And very hot too, literally. Very hot too. Simple stage, nothing too insanely nuts. Please queue here for tickets. Please queue here for tickets to the encounter with the resurrected general from the time of Shah. Special exhibition. Oh, they're gonna promote him. Yes, eyes on me. Look at me, not the camera. Flash photography is prohibited in this exhibition to prevent damaging the cultural artifacts. Alright, let's do 20 burst shots. Jesus Christ. Flashbang. Hey guys, I'm finally inside the most mysterious room of the Varjavan Dabad Museum. Dad, its legs looks empty inside. Oh, you hear that? It sounds like it's empty inside when I knock on it. Yo, stop that. Bro became a living exhibition. I don't know what the thing is called when they're all in display. Please cooperate with the staff. Oh, these guys are from Ryan's lab. Wait, what are they doing? This guy doesn't say which currencies work. Give me a coin. I should aim for its torso, right? There's too many of them. I can't handle them all. I'm sorry, Zubair. Whoa, relax. Understood. I will use my weapon to slice the incoming projectiles apart. Lips hand. Everyone look! I'm role-playing on It's a warrior from 1,000 years ago. I have been defeated. What a grand historical reenactment. My weapon did not make any contact with his body. Bro reminds me so much of Federico. I would probably go there too. Very interesting stuff. Thank you for taking the trouble to bring me the gem, but I'm sorry to say it's not the one I'm looking for. Oh, truly a pity. How many more do we have still outside? 73. Why are there so many? Just tough it out. Take a break at noon. Some gemstone merchants from the Grand Bazaar say they found some clues. So we'll go over then to take a look. Look! Anatanim. The Padishah's daughter had been sitting here frowning for the past 3 hours. Are you still interested in the remaining gemstones? How many do we have left? More than 200. Jesus. Anat, something's wrong. Why does your head look like a prism? Furnishings too, they're sparkling. Oh, she passed out from exhaustion. A scared expression. That expression reminds me of Danganronpa. The museum has finally opened its doors? Yes, Aspasia Hanim. The special expedition tickets are in high demand. I heard wind of it last night and wanted to tell you to queue up early, but I couldn't find you. That's alright. That's not what I'm here to see. It's a collector I'm looking for. May I ask if that companion of mine has returned? Narantuya. Yes, with 2 other friends as well. Aspasia walks up to the hotel stairs and stops before a door. Narantuya, are you in there? I bring good news. That collector who won 3rd place has decided to return my goblet to me after listening to my 3-hour speech! Would you like to come with me to the museum to look at both goblets together? I didn't see anyone go in or out of that room with the gemstone last night, Narantuya. You know how important this kidnapping is. This is the only way to quickly get a big pile of money. She's gonna learn what she truly does. Aspasia! Let's focus on what to do next. Both of you should go back to the museum, but avoid contact with the girl. Report in as soon as you find any other way to make money. I'll go look for the lost gemstone and return it to Aspasia. That's the least I can do. You don't have to do that. Uh-oh. I heard you were planning to bait the Padishah's daughter with that gem in order to kidnap her. You heard everything? My apologies. I had no intention of eavesdropping on your conversation. I just happened to be standing by the door. I believe communication lays the foundation of understanding, but I also know you have a large debt to pay and need money urgently. So, would you like to tell me the whole story? If I tell you why I owe this debt and need money, will you help me? I believe we can discuss a more honest, conscientious way to do it. Heh, I knew you'd say something like that. Aspasia, mind holding your hand out for me? What for? For old time's sake. I just want to... There's certain Narantuya's call to action is the moment when they hear the crisp crackling and her heels on the ground. Ask you for a discount on what I owe you? Huh? The surprise face. This coin purse holds 1,200 dinars. I know it's not enough, but... I mean, we're such good friends, aren't we? Narantuya, here's some gemstones too. They're tiny and impure, but they make up for it in number. So, could you be a bit flexible with my debt? Narantuya, are you so unwilling to have an actual discussion about this with me? I believe a scale of good and evil lies within all our hearts, and one exists within the laws of the land as well. If the day come when I'm caught by the Lord Zamir and they give me some ridiculous death sentence, will you feel sorry for me? Of course. Ha, that's all I need. Let's not make it difficult for each other. Very well. I consider your debt settled. Told you, Aspasia is a good person. Do you wish to hear what I experienced today? Let's pick this back up tomorrow. You don't need to sleep, but I'm exhausted. Pepe, I do not wish to stay inside the museum. Pepe, I'm already awake, and you can no longer treat me as a mere artifact. My thoughts and actions are of my own to control. I do not wish to recall all my memories so soon, at least for the moment. Tomorrow, we will have fine weather, and I wish to take a walk outside, free of all worry. People are going to freak out if they see a museum exhibit getting some sun alone on the streets. Oh, okay. I already told you, I'm not an exhibiting artifact. I'm sorry, Zubair. It's fine. We can talk tomorrow, okay? Good night. I'm sorry, Zubair. In the empty room, Zubair tries to press the wall switch and turns the lights off. After a moment, he tries again, and the light comes back on. Sorry, Zubair. I'm so sorry. Neil stands in the middle of the night-shrouded street, staring at a window in the distance with the light repeatedly flickering on and off. And then, the light stops flickering and the glass shatters. Oh, did bro escape? The ancients did ask the rivers for answers when they were unsure of something. But later, they realized many problems could be solved with money, of course. Thanks, but that life hack won't work for me. I can answer your question though. I thought the people of Menat were generous sorts with unlimited samples to offer. No, wait, that's not the question I want to ask. I want to know, will that rigid Minon come looking for me? Yes. Yo, is the lamplighter like a freaking legend in disguise? I feel like he's, I don't know, maybe I'm overthinking it. She sits down on the curb. On the other side of a flower bed sits someone listening to the river silently in the dark. The benches by the river tend to get wet. You might want to wipe it dry first. You know what? Somebody told me 10 minutes ago that the locals are never troubled because money can always solve their problems. I thought that made sense. What's there to be sad about if you're not as destitute as me? Today, someone threw something at me. Another soiled the new cape I got last week. And I was inexplicably married 20 times people of all genders and ages. Oh, Jesus Christ. Marrying 20 times in one lifetime. That's insane. That is insane. No one was interested in listening to me either. Oh, that's pretty unlucky. How are the people you've been missing? They are alive, but more surviving than living. The worst part is that they can't just move on. You have no idea how many of them sold off their blades. So, as their boss, I owe them. I mean, I just need to build a new pile of gold, and those stooges will cheer up and return to the way they used to be. I hope that is the case. What about you? I don't know either. It's like how people risk their lives to catch a glimpse of the river god, but all they end up seeing is the last face they would ever want to see. Is that not a terrifying prospect? It's not that scary, if people still choose to chase that mirage. Well, that's my mother always told me, back home. We Knights Mora must be the masters of fear, and we will never be dominated by it. That's what they all say. You're a Knights Mora? Yeah, what? Narantuya feels a pat on her shoulder and turns her head on reflex. She sees no one but the silent street, with its lamp being lit one by one from the distance. Oh, that's a creepy sight. The lamplighter hums a tune as he walks up to them, climbing up a ladder and opening up a glass shade to light it. Oh, it is him! A lost passerby. She's still traumatized. Help! There's a dead guy haunting me. Poor Narantuya, man! Being in a pile of death, it's not a good time, okay? So don't get into a pile of death unless you really need to. Fortunately, we can use this special decrystallizing totems. Deploy it and will instantly destroy all crystals in a straight line in the direction it's deployed.
All this conflict.
Couldn't you have given me this from the start? Oh, it's a permanent thing. Nice. Oh, never mind. It's not a permanent thing. I love Blaze. Your Blaze is so cool. Attacks 2 targets to 1 as a long session. Okay. So we don't let these guys on the crystals. Is what I'm getting. Oh bro, he hurts. Okay. I'm gonna do shoe. Oh wait. Let's do a behind. Let's do Rosmontes as well. Go take them down, boys and girls. Boom. She's so good at clearing crystals. Bang. Bang. Oh, more annoying bunch. Watch this. Boom. Boom. And just like that, Most of the crystals are going to be gone. Boom.
Over soon.
Boom. 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 Nice. Good job. Right, as you mentioned earlier, us working together is an imitation of the greatest alliance in history. Indeed. So, can I ask what's in store for me if I help you find your gem? Oh wait, I did get something already. I got a golden slipper thrown in my face after you scared me last night. Please entertain my curiosity. Are all modern knights Mora like you? Beats me. I don't suppose you are presently on your Kagan quest? Nuh-uh, that's the last word I ever want to hear. I'm not doing it, even if my ancestors compel me to. I might have a few drops of Knight's Morian blood in me, but they didn't turn me into a tyrant or a conqueror. And I have no intention of letting them influence my life either. How will you for better recognize your blood if you don't embark on your Kangan quest? It's fine, most of them pretty much disappeared off the ends of the earth. Unlike someone I know who suddenly sprang to life at the museum just to lecture me, I also... Oh, phone call. Oh, there we go. I didn't expect to get the news so soon. Yes, Anim. It just so happens the gem trading post overseer sent word that he has a gem to trade. And it fits your description in all aspects. Good. I'll go to him right away. The trading post does not operate like a regular store. You need to offer something heavy enough to balance the scales. Something heavy? In value? I have an idea. I saw that face. Yes, this is the deal I want to discuss. The ancient mummy from the recent museum expedition, the nameless general of the Shah's very court. This box looks familiar. It's a sarcophagus taken from the museum in its original condition. Replica of it, I mean. This isn't a regular artifact you can find anywhere. So if you could be more gentle and professional with it. I hear it came back to life and it can move on its own. About that, I'm sure we all know the dead don't come back to life. Just arts at play is all. I mean, wouldn't you be afraid if it really could move? Afraid it might run off later. I see what they're doing. Afraid it might run off after I buy it? Well, oh. Is that black one your pet? What a beauty. Is that him, Wolf? Hey, look, it sniffed out the millennia-old stench you can never fake. It's as real as my sincerity in making this deal with you. Of course, I know how precious this artifact is, and it'll be quite troublesome for you to handle it. I'm basically offloading my troubles to you, so I'm not exactly hoping for a windfall. No, this is an extremely heavy offer you made. Though it's still within the measuring limits of my scale. Okay. What do you want in exchange? I hear you came for a gemstone. I'm an outsider, so ingots will do. Pure gold. Okay. I'll go fetch the appropriate skills. This poor guy is about to be scammed. Please bring this inside to keep the others from seeing it. So, we got a deal? Yes. That poor guy has no idea what's coming. Ha! I love a man who does easy business. I don't like the feeling of sleeping in here one bit. Shh, don't speak. Just hold on a bit longer. I'll come retrieve you soon. Seize a chance and find the gem you're after before the day ends. Alright, please don't come back. I still need you for something else. This is the price I'm offering. Any objection? I'll be back for sure. No objections at all. Nope. Well, I'll be going now. By all means. Blinks at Zubair. I look forward to any future cooperation. That old thing wants me to run errands for him. Sorry, but see ya. Yes, okay, she's gonna dip on him. He finally followed the notices I sent around and came here. Mio, woof. Well done, Lazvar. Wait, they can talk? Hey, excuse me? Yo, hold on. Those two guys can talk? But... anyways, we have... Papyrus. Okay, welcome to the squad. It seems that Zubair broke the window and left on his own. I'll go find him and bring him back. Leave it to the museum, Pepe. You haven't had a proper rest for several days now. The envoy from the City of Gold is about to reach my father's territory. I need every second I can get. Pepe, do you know why I didn't want to lend you Zubair the first? 2 months ago, I was on a business trip in your father's domain. There, I saw that envoy from the City of Gold had already arrived. Your brother's already gone to the city. Oh, okay. You knew, but you never told me. You were so happy in your letter telling me what you found. You even used 20 exclamation marks in a row at one point. I didn't have the heart to tell you. Then why'd you lend him to me? You got me excited over nothing. So all the things that she's been doing from this point is pointless. At least when it comes to that quest. What do you call this? The chosen curators or archaeology in her family, something like that? To go to the City of Gold instead of her brother. Which sucks. But the envoy was supposed to arrive in August, right? Why were they ahead of schedule? So yeah, they already decided a long time ago. But he told me he would wait to see my discovery before making his decision. The elders always make their own decisions, Pepe. Nothing us can do about it. Did you see the brat too? Yeah. He called me to the study that day, saying that it was unlikely the two of you would meet again in your lifetimes. Wait, really? I know that you couldn't leave from the City of Gold. But really? You can't get out, huh? And that he hoped that I could pass a few words on to you. What did he say? He said he hopes you will remember his voice. After that, he left. Entering the City of Gold and becoming the historian means never leaving ever again. Never to see your friends or family. All that comes with you is your scrolls and books. Man, studying for your whole life seems like a fun thing to do, huh? Jesus. But you really hate being chained to a desk, don't you, Pepe? Yep. I wanted to spend my entire life walking across Sargon, free to look for every remnant and visage left behind by history. But I couldn't do all that, because I couldn't let the boy get what he wanted. Is it so tough for you to let your brother get his way, that you'd rather be unhappy yourself? Ever since we were little, everyone who saw him would praise him as a quiet yet cool-headed boy. Perfect historian material. I was the only one who knew how bad he was, that he loved fooling around. Making him sit in front of a table for more than a second was a torture for him. Then why did the two of you fight over the position of court historian? Because he didn't want me to go to the City of Gold. He didn't want me stuck there by myself. So I'm kinda the same. Ah, okay. I don't want him to be stuck there by himself either. Damn, I understand. Mio, Wolf? Oh, these guys are very, very old. Yeah. Okay. I understand. Shut it, Wolf. How did you two become so small? Aren't we the same we are now because you failed in your duties as a retainer? My duties? Mio, Zubair has no way of understanding what we're talking about right now. Never mind. He'll soon understand what we experienced these past 300 years. Wolf, call over our new retainer. Oh, I bet it's the blue guy. I forgot his name is. Lasvar, yeah, that's his name. I'm pleased to meet you, Zubair Effendi. No, rather long time no see. This stone is one of my weights. In addition to this gem trading post, there are also these jewels circulating through the Grand Bazaar. I would like to know, Zubair Effendi, if all these gems together would outweigh the soul of a sinner? What do you mean? What did the guy do? Those are some scary, scary boys. I thank you, young one. Those metal creations who accompanied me have returned, as has my duty. You and I have gone into the night, awake and alert. Now the sun rises once more. Was gonna take a break, but I realized I wanted to know more. So let's do double quote more. The streets, usually bustling with people, are now empty, save for constructs moving in pairs or triplets. They raise their arms, and houses turn into sand. From the fallen sand, tall pillars and wall emerge. So everything's turning to sand, huh? Yikes, that almost hit me. That's that cat again. Go, this is no place for you. Go, shoot! The animal's not daunted by her shooing and instead sits down to leisurely lick its own fur. A suspicious Pepe decides to go around it. As she takes a step, and the animal looks up and gazes straight into Pepe's eyes. In that instant, Pepe feels as though her feet have become nailed to the ground. Yeah, that cat is huge! Pepe opens her eyes to see a formidable creature prowling in the middle of the street. Faint patterns with a wondrous gleam roving upon its sandy fur. Transfixed, she meets the beast's gaze and feels as though her very soul is being drawn into the golden eyes. Her breath and heartbeat seem to fall under its control, ready to seize at its will. Unable to move a single muscle, she watches helplessly as the beast slowly approaches, its crimson maw parting, and swallows her whole! Yo! She got eaten. All goes dark. Okay. I guess that's the story of Pepe. I guess we'll see what happens. What exactly was their creator thinking when they chose this command word, horakhet? This is the most complex event that I've ever read. It's dark. Where am I? I'm in that monster's belly. I don't think he's gonna annihilate you. Like, I'm no good with riddles. In case you haven't noticed, I can hear the wind. Phew, what's up ahead? A lake in the desert? An emerald lake. What? An emerald lake lies in the center of the golden sands. The palm trees by its shores sway in the gentle breeze, creating the rustling sound Pepe heard earlier. A boy is half submerged in the water. After a moment, he suddenly sits up with a beautiful golden fin in hand. He holds the fin with both hands and carefully makes his way towards Pepe. Kid, do you know? Look at my catch, sister. Oh, it's her brother! Sister? Who are you calling sister? What are you talking about? Father says he plans to bury mother here in her hometown. He also wants to erect a beautiful tomb for her, with a pretty pond full of lotuses. I will leave this golden fin in that pond, and it will keep mother company for me. What's that got to do with me? Sister, stop calling me that. You don't look anything like my brother. Father will continue his expedition. Mother's departure will not stop him. He asks us if we wish to stay here or follow him eastward. What are you talking about, boy? I can't make sense of what you're saying. I wish to follow father to the east, to see and conquer lands farther away than here. Come with me, sister. Bring your reed pen and papyrus. You will see many sights worth recording, and I shall accomplish great undertakings as father has. I will become the protagonist of your writings. Let's go together, sister. Hey, little guy. I'll have to pass. I'll follow you and father. Zawire. Who? Pepe turns her head and sees a girl holding a white lotus, with a golden lotus on her forehead, sparkling in the sun. The decoration reminds Pepe of something, and she lightly touches her own head. At that moment, the sun seems to make her head spin. Flashbang! Okay, that was interesting. AS8 boys, Ends of the Sands. As usual, the music's so nice. I don't think that'll reach, but this will do. Okay. So far, the events has been pretty chill.
Tooth for a tooth.
I'ma deploy you here.
毒と罠。これは戦術ね。
Oh, it's a boomerang. Thank you, Surtur. Your job is done. We're gonna do you.
今こそ皆さんを
I think that should be enough for this stage alone. Narantuya is so cool.
安心して。私なら何とかできるから。私と奪い合いをする気？
Oh wow.
このチェーン
Okay.
ソーで真っ二つにされたくなかったら、さっさと投降しちゃって。
That's so cool, her ability. And the boomerang. What's her thing? Okay, loop shooter. Easy. Now where did I end up this time? A waterfall? Pepe sees the same boy by the waterfall with his head down, watching something. She quickens her step in a bid to get the boy to notice her, and realizes he has grown taller and more mature since she last saw him. The boy has become a young man. Okay, enough. I don't care who you are, just let me leave. You're hurt? Your face. Don't worry, sister. Most of the blood is the enemy's. The battlefield was more complicated than I expected, but there were no match for me. I won. Zubair, I went to a temple in the Arsalan rainforest and got a blessed amulet for you. I pray it can protect you from harm. Wait, this is Zubair, no? Okay. Forgive me, I have a cold. I'm not afraid of wounds, sister. These scars prove I have grown. Pepe looks down and spots a long sword lying horizontally by the half-kneeling youth. Oh. Several streams of fresh blood flow from the sword down into the nearby pool, dyeing the water pink. Why pink? Pepe turns her head and sees the girl behind her with a gentle smile on her face, also concern in her eyes. She turns back only to find the scenery around her has changed once again. Jesus Christ, this brightness. Within the rainforest, though, a youth holds up a dagger, turning it over as he inspects it. Congratulations, you'll be leading Father's garrison from tomorrow. This was a job you dreamed of, so why do you seem so unhappy? I don't know either. The commander's dagger is too light compared to the work and suffering I went through for it. What about you, sister? Are you not glad for me? No, Zubair. I'll only be glad when you are too. The books you spent countless days and nights on, did you find anything? Zubair, Sargon's history extends past what we can imagine, and we lack a complete record in our manuscripts. I plan to compile a volume that records past events that have been missed or omitted. Hopefully it will complete the account of Sargon's history. That will be a thick book. There are so many people you need to include. Father has agreed to my idea and has promised to help me. Very nice. Very nice. I see that we both achieved what we wanted. Pepe watches the boy sheath his dagger as he smiles at his sister. Okay. Where am I this time? When does this one take place? Zubair, why do you seem upset? That Koranta from the East has changed Father into a much different man. All these years, Father had remained stoic, even in the face of uprisings and challenges from various tribes. Time and again, he would reorganize his troops and fly his banners. When Father sliced his enemies apart with his sword, even the warm blood that spurted from their necks could not melt the cold case in his mask, behind his mask. But that night's Mora, when Father fought him, I could almost see sparks, not just from their clashing weapons, but also in his eyes. I had never seen him and look at anyone with such fervor. Bro has a golden nipple. I just noticed that. Eh? Zubair, I can sense it. Our father's passion for our country has long since faded. I heard some worrying news. Father plans to visit Karandukagan down south to wage war against those invisible foes. You're going with them, are you not? Those strange enemies have already been encroaching on our land. Excuse me? Bit by bit. The Shah. You're both children of the Shah. As she followed the youth's gaze toward the far horizon, the distant land suddenly gets pulled right before her. The Shah. So those two are the children of Shah, huh? Pepe sees a barren desert devoid of green as her eyelids are buffeted by the sand. The Foyne hotlands. What happened? How are you feeling, Zubair? I'm fine, sister. I'll need to remove your bandages to apply medicine. Bear with me. It'll be quick. I'll be quick. It's alright. I feel no pain. How can that be? When they carried you back here, your entire body was charred. What should I do, Zubair? Father is missing, and you're the only kin I have left. Brother has taken the throne, but we do not share the same mother. Your military achievements have already made him wary. That historian, is he treating you well? Yes, with his help. The volume is already half done. Perhaps I could manage to see it's complete within my lifetime. Careful not to overwork yourself. It is my promise to Father. Even if I fail to complete it, the child within me will continue my work. One day it will recount everything that has happened here to future generations. It will be a bridge across the vastness of time, connecting the readers with those recorded over the great river of time. I hear they plan to build a cenotaph for Father. I have no idea what's a cenotaph. Yes. Before he left, Father confided in me about a trove filled with the land's treasures. He instructed me to reveal its location only to the descendants of the Knights Zamora. Brother will not be happy when he learns of this. Sister, you chose to record Father's every word and action to memorialize his departure, while I chose to protect everything he left behind. Father has only just left, and already war rages among the western tribes. I must go and quell the unrest. But how? How will you go on in your current condition? A gemstone artisan from Arsalan told me he could preserve my consciousness into gemstones inscribed with special circuits. Ah, so that's how he ended up being a mummy, huh? Well, not the mummy, but storing his consciousness. The craftsmen who created the Zayadan are also willing to build me a new body. Did you already decide on this before telling me about it, Zubair? Sister, I do not wish to be bedbound forever. Zubair, I only wish for you to be happy, and nothing more. Promise me you'll never forget this. I promise. Okay. Where am I? So dark. Is anyone here? Well, why can't I talk? Drat, I can't move at all. My leaves are... Leaves? What? My limbs are all bound so tightly. Are you ready? I'm about to remove the brain! Brain? Administer more sedative. His pulse is steady, still beating rather rapidly, and even to be calm. No, it's not you. It's a him. A cover is lifted and lights pours in. Pepe finds herself lying on the center of a stone platform. People around her come and go as they apply sticky, pungent medicine tightly wrapping her body with linen, constricting her attempts at movement. Her observations are cut short when an old man walks towards her with a small knife in hand. Pepe would have panicked, but the sedative starts to take effect. She feels someone holding her head down. Okay, it's her brain, I guess. And a tiny blade inches towards her forehead. Oh boy. Is this what Zubair went through? When they transferred his consciousness, he was still alive. I'm sorry, Zubair. Now make up. Is it over? Is this one you wanted to show me, Zubair? This is only the beginning. Tell me, what else did you go through? After quelling the rebellions for my brother, I bade farewell to my sister and ventured alone into this desert. Here, I stood guardian over the treasure father entrusted to me, awaiting the arrival of a Knight's Mora descendant. Yet through the long centuries of change, the Knight's Moran had forgotten father's promise to Karandu Kagan. They never came, even when I was vanquished and sealed beneath the sands. And you spent nearly 1,000 years just waiting here? I have witnessed lives come into being and pass away. Cities rise and fall. With prosperity comes decline. And with life comes death, an inevitability for all. And with each other's sorry. And with each end comes a new beginning. The cycle repeating endlessly. Father was right. Everything that transpires is but a continual time loop, and the future is not but a repetition of the past. I began to hate myself for choosing to become eternal. I wished to forget, but my sophistical memory system prevented me from doing so. It kept my experiences fresh and vivid in my mind, every detail distinctly clear. Pepe, you once told me you wish to become one who remembers history, both written and unrecorded. You wish to witness the truth behind the history with your own eyes. But that comes with a price, Pepe. Tell me, Zubair, in your long life, even with the unbearable suffering you've been through, did you ever considering forgetting your father or sister? Never. That's my answer too. We should remember the things that shouldn't be forgotten, even if they bring us pain. Very good. Sorry, I drank water. But man, Zubair has been through a lot, huh? I mean, I know that he's been stuck in the sands for thousands of years, but still, damn. Oh, that surprised me. There's no gigantic ferocious beast, moist rainforest, or scorching sandstorm. In the middle of the street sits only a small animal, casually licking its fur. Why did you bring me inside Zubair's memories? It was a test he set for you. You could only see him if you passed it. Was he the one talking to me inside the illusion? No. Okay, it was her. That was actually me, though the question was indeed his. Did I pass? Okay, we failed. So just run off back to wherever you came from, little girl. He seemed pretty satisfied with my answer, though. No, you just imagined it. I have to see him. He's the one who started the unrest in the city, so only he can stop it. Besides, he's the only one who can reach me help. Huh? He's the only one who can help me reach the City of Gold, so I can't miss this chance. Silly girl. Do you think being the historian of Shar Agad is a good thing? You serve at the hand of Shah Hanshah, and so your tongue is cut out to ensure you can never speak its secrets. You write only what the Shah Hanshah wants written. You're no longer yourself, only a gilded mouthpiece. That cat is pissed. Is this what you want, foolish girl? Where did you learn all that? The City of Gold isn't a place some random animal can wander into. Foolish girl. My first human pet was Lugal Zargus' own daughter. Okay. I saw with my own eyes when the poor girl had her tongue cut out by her very brother. Well, that's cruel. What? Enough, Mio. She has passed Zubair's test. Speak no more and let her pass. It's Wolf. He awaits you at the second last house in the third alley from here. Remember this. Once you enter, knock thrice on the left door, then push the right door open. You will see him there. Insolent girl. She didn't pass the test. Why did you tell her? She passed the test, Mio. Enough of this. She did not if I say so. She failed. You fool. Do you want this girl to... Release me. Okay, bye girl. Bye Mio. Our mission is complete. Let's go. Wolf grabs Mio by the scruff and disappears down the alley, leaving behind only drag marks. Okay. And we have our hammer. Let's go. Phew, third alley, second last house. Knock thrice on the left door. Tut tut tut. Then open the right. Zubair! We meet again, Pepe. Question. Would I have found you if I didn't follow the instructions exactly? Actually, you would have found me no matter which door you opened. The key is whether you truly wish to meet me. Zubair, I've come here with a hammer. Do you intend to intimidate me with force? I can't promise I won't use it. We don't have much time left, so just answer my questions, truthfully. Ask your questions, Pepe. I will answer them faithfully, not out of fear, but because it is my choice. Have you found the fourth gemstone? Yes, someone was keeping it safe for me. Your family passed it down through the generations, waiting for the day I would awaken and return. Did you decide to destroy the entire city the moment you got it? The whole place was in chaos. Is in chaos because of the jewel constructs. Pepe, I apologize for what is happening to the city, but I have to do it. My duty compels me. Fourth, the liver. We go into the night awake and alert for duty and obligation. Are your memories related to your duties complete? Indeed. Okay, so where's the Shah's treasure trove? Right below our feet, underneath the city of Menatha Might. You could say the city was founded by and is prosperous because of the infinite treasures left behind by Father. Okay. When he left us, I had his centopath built in the deepest reach of this trove, so that it may also serve as his tomb. For 10 centuries, they kept digging underground, and every artifact or treasure they found in the mausoleum became fuel for the city. This is my fault, but it's not too late. There's still a chance to stop it, as they have yet to dig into the depths, for the treasure that mustn't be touched by the wrong hands. What is that exactly? Patience, Pepe. I was just about to show it to you. Man, I want a drink. A beam of sunlight pierces through the window, illuminating the floor beside Zubair's feet. He raises his staff high, and suddenly a strong wind stares from nowhere. The sistrum chimes as it jingles. Pepe hears Zubair hum a tune that feels unfamiliar, though its cryptic lyrics elude her understanding. She then feels the ground beneath her feet soften, her ankles sinking into the flowing sea of sand. As Zubair finishes his tune, he plunges the staff into the ground. In an instant, sand and dust swirl wildly, enveloping them both until they vanish. Okay. The City of Gold. Treasure trove. Water! Bring some water! Hurry! Your creator spoke too much and is having a heat stroke. Okay. Bad news. I'm afraid the museum hasn't had running water for a while now. It's narantuya. Or to be more precise, sand is pouring out of the taps. Can't even stop it. Do you work here? I don't recognize you. No, wait. Sand pouring from the taps? Yep. By the way, we met your staff at the entrance and he asked me to pass on this leave request and a bunch of books. It was unclear where he was headed. The river water is too muddy to be used, and all the nearby water channels are full of nothing but sand. And all of these happened while we made our way here, as quickly as a rising tide. It's all about the flood festival, only it's sand. I love Narantuya. Love her so much. Hey Hanim, why'd you turn so quiet? Bad time to make my witty comments, I see. Oops, that's the wrong way to say it. Anat, wake up, hurry. We're going to die. You've only just realized that after everything that's happened today? Hanim, could you explain what's going on? To put it simply, if every gem in the city can be removed from its place, then the ones used for water purification are no exception. Okay, they use it for everyday living, I see. If too many of them are removed, the water purification system will stop working, and changing the internal pressure and causing sand to intrude. If this happens, the constructs will have an endless supply of sand to build their pillars and walls, ruining the city. Also, Titi, I'm worried about something worse. Such a sudden pressure change will almost certainly damage the city ancient underground river canal system. I didn't want to mention it for fear it coming true. Now I'm really scared of the city. Go on, what happens when the underground canals are damaged? A large volume of water will seep out and loosen the sand, forming quicksand. The whole city will sink underground, and the modern materials the constructs can't use will be buried down in the earth. And this is just a speculation, but the constructs have been building their pillars and walls for a specific reason. They're trying to recreate the way the place looked in their memories. We, along the centuries of urban landscape, will be buried beneath the sands. Do you need me to elaborate further? Nah, I got you. If this city sinks under the sand, everyone dies, including my crew. We're royally screwed. So there's only one path I can take to keep them safe, yes? Dipping out. This is going to be a tough one. Should I bring in thorns? I'm gonna bring in thorns. So we have 2 vanguards, 1, 2, 3. 3 guards. 4 guards actually. 2 defender, Sarya and Shu. And Ella. I think this is going to be a good enough squad. Maybe we'll bring in another guard. Just because, and I see someone who is capable of that role. Vodere. Federico, let's go. Time to save the city from being buried from the sands. Wait, is this the city of the treasure trove? Zubair. Welcome, Pepe. Is this the Shah's treasure trove? It looks so much like the museum. Your instincts are correct. Parts of the city felt familiar, even before my memories returned. I believe its architects may have been inspired by the mausoleum. What lies here, Zubair? Oh god, what is that? Oh, it's an oil lamp, okay. Okay, next. Countless ghostly shadows appear in an orderly procession in the hall. So the treasure in the Shah's trove was himself? Oh, it's Shah. Was he a narcissist? Of course not. My sister missed father after he was gone, and she had me preserve his visage here. 1,000 years ago, historians preserved the words and the deeds of my father using ancient technology they discovered, allowing him to appear in a way. I found something similar in Arsalan. It showed me an image of the Shah in a crystal cave. I left it as such. I thought a descendant of the Knight's Motto would find it and follow the trail. You hit it too well, Zubair. No one else could have found it. I hit it. I built a massive temple on top of it. I guess it didn't stand the test of time. All I found were some ruins. But it guided you here, where you awakened me. That is the wonder of time. What seemed trivial at the time could, by fate and coincidence, cause a puzzle piece to fall perfectly into place. There are even images of the Shah without his mask. Arsalan wasn't the only site I've seen images like these. When I was little, while playing hide and seek, my brother and I stumbled upon a chamber where the dead lay in their sarcophagi. I knew I would have come into contact with these things eventually, but it was too much for a child of my age. In my panic, I accidentally activated a mechanism and an image of Shah appeared. At the time, I didn't know who he was, just some ghost trying to communicate with me. He told me those sarcophagi were history buried in the sand. When those from the future dig them up, they will serve as the bridge across the vastness of time, bringing history and present together over the great river of time. I remember the saying. It's what father said to comfort my sister when our mother passed away. I remember what he said to my sister after she became historian. You must not let escape what made those heroes, so each history has its reverse face. So you've heard it. It was the last thing the image said. I've never forgotten. Okay. This is a cool image. Looking upon the image of Lugal Zargus, Pepe cannot help but feel a sense of absurdity. She had spent so much time wondering what the Shah's treasure trove held. The treasure was the thing. The treasure was the friends that we made along the journey. Or something along those lines. She holds her hammer tight, fighting back the urge to swing it and drive away the visage. But what she fears more is the notion that perhaps her family duty and legacy are nothing more than shadows too. Okay. Okay. She hit hard. Are you serious, Zubair? You're instructing me to attack you, and moving like the wind at the same time. Give up, Pepe. I told you, it's futile. You can never touch me, no matter how hard you swing that hammer of yours. I'll show you. And... Are you trying to break the support beams to limit my movements? Again, it's futile. The broken columns and floors are quickly repaired by sand, leaving no trace of damage. Pepe goes through illusion after illusion, seeking Zubair. Whenever she catches a glimpse, however, he soon disappears behind more illusions, and is once again nowhere to be seen. Focus, Pepe. Did you know, Zubair, before I turned 14, the doctor said I was a frail girl who would never lift a heavy hammer like this. Quite the difference, the way you're swinging it, despite your diminutive figure. I trained under Sargon's top strongmen so that I could penetrate the deserts and jungles and discover long-lost ancient circuits. No, ruins, not circuits. By the age of 17, I could cross the vast desert on my own and fight off a dozen bandits at the same time. That alone is not enough, Pepe. Behind you! I'm not trying to prove myself to you. I'm just telling you, there has never been anything I couldn't do if I put my mind to it. No matter how hard, no matter how out of reach, as long as I mean it, I can do it. I'm sure Golden Glow skill will be useful. You hold this impression because you have only lived 22 years. I had cut down countless foes with my sword when I fought under my father's banner. Their screams filled me with confidence. I believed that there was nothing I couldn't acquire, nothing I couldn't do given enough time. Little did I know that my greatest enemy was time itself. That's everyone's enemy. Ouch. A golden flash and Pepe feels an intense pain from her ankle before she could turn around. The staff is much heavier than expected. Bro just hit her. I like what they're trying to do here. I like what they're trying to do. The cinematic thingy. You must be faster, Pepe. It is etched upon my gem circuit that everyone who violates my father's tomb must die. Your attacks have begun to anger it. It is urging me to put an end to it all. You should not have played this game with me, Zubair. This is not a game, Pepe. No, it is. You close your eyes? Nothing but darkness. Pepe knows that her eyes aren't fast enough and will only hold her back. You could never catch her agile brother when playing hide and seek in the garden. He was like a slippery fin. Until one day she closed her eyes and realized she could hear every footstep her brother made on the stone tiles. And the same thing here, huh? I'm ready, sis. Come look for me. He's right behind me. Why aren't you coming? If I turn around quick enough... Why did you close your eyes? Are you admitting defeat? I can catch him. Yep. Mastering all her might, Pepe turns and swings her hammer. Sure enough, she hears the sound of shattering. Yo, she hit Zubair. Let's go. Farewell to the past. I really like Zubair. I really do. And that's him. He stands an obelisk of the past. Behind him, the possibilities of the future await. I love the guy, okay? Maybe I could put Federico maybe here as well. Create sort of a choke point here. Music so nice, as always. Boom, shotgun. We'll connect these as well. And just because I can. And probably this too. And I'm gonna put you here. That thing can fire laser. Then I'm gonna put golden glow here. Gambarimasu. So far, I really like the event. It's been pretty chill. Although nothing can top off Lone Trail and Babel as of the moment. But I like this event. It's chill. Stab! Stab him! He's not gonna explode, right? There's no way. And that's a lot of crystals. I'ma clear that. Whoa! Who's down? Golden Glow? Okay, nice. He's down. Very nice. And we got rid of everything. Nice. Event was pretty simple. And pop. Nice. What a beautiful crystal. I never thought the insides of this large gem would be anything like this. Do you see the platform in the middle? It may be hard to see, but it's there in the center. It's dazzling, but I should be able to feel my way. Ouch! And she fell. It's one of those kaleidoscope or something like that. No chance. I was going to see that step. Be careful. There are 3 more. I found the platform. There's a gem on it. What do I do next? Could you take the gem from the platform and put it inside me? Okay. Water is seeping in. The structural integrity of the trove has been compromised by quicksand. River water is gushing in. That means its place will soon be submerged by water. The river will wash away all... wait. I said that wrong. I'm sorry, Zubair. The river will wash away all. Place the gem inside my chest. What does the last gem represent? Emotions. It is my emotions. Okay. The centuries of solitude proved too hard to endure, and I had to part ways with most of my emotions. Your gem is broken. Putting this in won't help. I know. I just want to depart from this realm as a human. You've always been human. Ah, thank you. About the City of Gold, there was something that I wanted to tell you. Go on. Not like this, bro. Never mind. Oh, come on, don't leave us hanging. Huh? Zubair, let go, Pepe. You must let me go. Wow, this is beautiful. Whoever drew this must be greatly talented, huh? I can't do art like that. So props to the person who made it. As the water rises above Zubair's face, the broken gem in his chest is shattered and washed away by the surging current. Oh, it's this thing, huh? His chest grows empty, but his eyes are filled with contentment. He closes his eyes and sinks into the water with a smile on his face. Pepe holds him by his shoulder, feeling him grow lighter. She realizes that it is not the water that's making him lighter. Golden liquid flows through the gaps in her fingers. It is Zubair's body melting away in the water. She instinctively tries to grab Zubair, but what is left of his shoulder dissipates at the force. Before long, Pepe alone remains in the water, watching as the golden current flows into the distance, carrying white lotus flowers. May you guide his soul to rest, horakhet. Water pours down. Narantuya remembers trying to catch an entire rain with the bottles in her pack when she was little. Later, she learned that rain and drought are simply part of the cycle of life. Her tribe migrates with the weather atop of their burden beasts. They cannot and need not carry so much water in their bags. Another tremor sends the structure beneath her feet close to collapsing. Beyond the sturdy door of the trove, gold coins clatter against each other, their alluring clinks echoing the sound of her dreams. Wish I could tell those two kitties in the museum that a hole big enough to sink a city isn't going to be plugged by a few planks. Narantuya remembers how she dreamed about it. If she truly owned a mountain of gold, real gold, not the gilded iron ingots that the lords of millers smelt, or the empty checks they write, the first thing she would do is dance on top of it. That way, all the treasure will be captivated by her, and never leave her again. If I'm not wrong, the treasure trove should belong to... how do you say this? Her race, right? Or the Knights Mora clan. I'm sure it is. Well then, let's dance! Reminds me of Metal Gear Solid, Sam versus Raiden. Narantuya backs off a little bit and lifts a black Beck Beast statue. Then she charges at the seemingly indestructible door. Open up! Hey? Oh, it opened. Must be Pepe. Slowly, the door opens to her shout, and she glimpses a corner of the mountain gold through the gap. The mountain of gold begins to collapse as the structure tilts further and further. Treasures beyond reckoning spill out, further widening the fissure as they crash onto the floor. Okay. That is beautiful. That reminds me of Treasure Planet. You know, the movie? It's literally a planet made of gold. I forgot what happened to that movie, but I guess the treasures have gone bye-bye. Water crashing down from above mixes with golden sand, distorting the walls under its pressure and turning the massive treasure pile into a glittering waterfall. The Knight's Mora nimbly throws her knife and grabs onto the rope attached. Like an elegant dancer, she swings through the air, watching as the mountain gold cascades into the shimmering deluge. She throws her head back and laughs. It's not quite how I envisioned it, but I knew I wasn't delusional. I really made it to the City of Radiance and struck gold. Honestly, how many in all Sargon's history have enough gold to make it rain like a waterfall? I'll remember the Sea of Gold, just as I'll remember that what I desire, I shall have. I'll amass more gold, then I'll make it rain once more. When the day comes, the deserts of Sargon will remember my name. This is my choice. I got you. The glittering begins to dim as the gold falls through the fissure into the vortex. The roiling sands begin to calm. The sunken treasure has filled the fissure, staunching the quicksand. Sargon swing. Wait a minute. One less piece of treasure or two wouldn't have made a difference, right? Hey, she's thinking what I'm thinking. Like, why not take a couple of gold coins or two, no? Yeah! Yeah, that's right. Why didn't I at least take one home? Yeah! I mean, she has packs, right? In her person. Goodbye, Zubair. Huh, so the trove collapsed when its guardian died. Makes sense. So, where am I? And how am I supposed to swim myself out when you've gone with the water? No. Water presses at her chest, rising above her eyes, still gently wriggling, dragging her even deeper. She feels everything grow dark around her. Then someone grabs her hand. Narantuya, let's go! Guess luck is on my side after all. One last piece of treasure to take home. Not what I had in mind, but it'll do. Has it stopped? Yes, Curator Anat. Sand isn't coming out of the taps anymore. Neither is water. I mean, that's a good thing. Maybe it's just clogged. Maybe things... Don't worry, the jewel constructs have stopped moving. No sign of energy from the Origium circuits. It may never wake up again. You were carrying that little pet of yours? I trust Pepe. Well, we've done what we could. The chaos in the city has indeed stopped, but we can't be sure if it's over for good. Yes, we're still anxious. We all owe your friend a great debt of gratitude. I promise that I will honor her deeds and Pepe's in my report, that their names will be known throughout the history of Radiance, and immortalized in the history books for prosperity. I don't mind being known throughout the city, but I'd rather not be immortalized in the history books until I'm actually dead. Narantuya? Welcome back. Give me a hand with this girl here. Pepe? She probably would have been done for if I had come across her while swimming out. I kept swimming up and ended up here. Pepe, you look awful. That's the first thing you say? Where's Zubair? Pepe turns her gaze to the pool next to her. May you guide his soul to rest, horakhet. Let time flow for him again. Let us all move forward once more. Rest in peace, Zubair. Thank you for the 1,000 years of duty. Hey, I almost drowned. Of course my face and lips are going to be a little blue. Never mind that. Let me see my accomplishments. The sand's gone from the city, right? And the water's clean now? Right now? That's a cute art. How did you get your face so dirty when you've been inside the museum all this time? Come, let's wash away that dirt. Not getting away from the rain is the main reason why I don't do field work. Okay. Looks like I saved quite a few lives today. Yep, you did. I really love the characters. But I guess none of these kitties are competent enough to be my subordinate. What does a competent subordinate look like in the mind of that Kuranta? Excuse me? She's got nice legs. Nice. Well, I see. See, I told you Narantuya would be fine. She wouldn't have left us here. Sit down, Ajani. The fountain's shaky and it'll fall over if we both stand up at the same time. It's my turn to stand up now. Perhaps someone who fears nothing, like herself. You too, Titi. It's such a fine and sunny day, isn't it? Woo! Nice. What an event. Let's end this one with a bang. Or getting an Originum Prime. What a shame that my garden was only half ruined. This was my opportunity to give it a makeover, but the remaining sculpture's plants got in the way. Repairs are almost complete though. Would you like to visit? I appreciate the offer, but I'm afraid I must decline for the time being. My gem collection is in disarray, and I need to have each piece appraised individually to restore my centuries-old collection room. So, about the damage to the museum, I'll cover it up. If that doesn't work, I'll charm father with reason and sweet talk. Either way, he will persuade the sponsors. And the museum special collection? Don't worry, I'll explain it in my letter. I don't think father will allow you to display the ancient architecture that the jewel constructs recreated, though. I understand. The first duty of the museum is not to display history, but to preserve it. And that includes ensuring that what should remain unseen remains unseen. Thank you, Pepe. I can finally sleep well tonight. I'm the one who should thank you. You and TT helped me find the gem. We made the historical discovery, and... Narantuya! Narantuya? Oh, it's nothing. All that museum's talk gotten me bored, that's all. I apologize. I invited you here because we wanted to express our gratitude. See, they added expressions. Regarding to your quest to include Give Ajazi and Johnny special treatment written into the museum rules. Damn, make me sneeze. We're currently fulfilling it in a more subtle manner. What are those? Some kind of play figure? No, 2 new members of the museum staff. 2 stooges will still go to work even if it's hot enough to melt the roads. I will instruct everyone to take good care of them before resigning my post as acting curator. Oh, she's gonna resign! I still can't believe it, Anat. Are you really giving up your job? I suppose father won't be happy with my decision. For as long as I can remember, I've watched the city through the window. If for a book, I think I finally finished it. Its history, its past, its deeply buried secrets, which would have remained hidden if not for adventurers like you charging headlong onto them. Where's Aspasia? Yo, Sargon is huge! Look at that! It goes all the way over there. And that's the museum. It's huge! Let me take a screenshot. Plop. This city is huge! And are they not afraid of falling? Amazing, isn't it? It's only been 2 days, but the city is already mostly restored to its foremost state. Wait, really? There's still a lot of repair work to do on the houses, and the cracked roads will need to be paved again. But the water supply is clean again. Of course, the river always flows. Yes, the river always flows. No matter how cities turn to stand and how many more are built upon it. The waters will carry away all. In the face of eternity, it's more of a certainty than a choice. But eternity has no meaning. Well, like Titi said, it's not such a bad thing for the museum to have an outlandish exhibition once in a while. Ha, that I agree. You know, before coming here, I really did imagine going on a heart-raising adventure. Of course, it's nothing like what we've been through, just a battle of wits and courage with someone who's after my gems. Pity no one actually do that to me. Such a shame. Haha. Oops. Sorry, keep misclicking. Okay. Aspasia, where are you? Actually, there's one more thing I'd like to ask Pepe. You know I'm a huge fan of Dr. Erickson's. Now that my research on Zubair is scrapped, I want to see other places on Terra, just like Dr. Erickson did. I want to compile what I see in letters and send them to him. I want to become pen pals with him. Hey, that's a good reason to leave the museum. But you faint from heat stroke just by standing too long in the city garden. You get some physical training if you want to do field work? That's what I wanted to ask you, Pepe. Can I travel across Terra in an air-conditioned vehicle? I mean, technically you can, right? Oh, what is this? Okay. Sorry, Narantuya. We wanted to go further with you before saying goodbye. But we can't be skipping work if we're aiming for Employee of the Month at the museum. Plus, this cam recorder is really fun. Shut up, this videotape is a gift for Narantuya. It's something she'll always carry with her, so be serious. Oh, these two are serious about their job. I thought there's just gonna be another cover thing. But no. Alright. Hey Narantuya, we'll throw gold coins into the river if we really miss you. I heard the river that flows through the city will reach the ends of the lands, so you can find our gold coins no matter where you go. Ajani is right. Narantuya is lucky to have those guys. I must point out... Hey, Aspasia! I must point out that this river does not flow to Menos, let alone the ends of the lands. You didn't have to say it out, you know? It's like a... just a saying, you know? Plus, I'm not planning to go all the way to the ends of the lands. Speaking of which, why have you decided to abandon them and walk the Kagan quest alone? I didn't abandon them. The two stooges have finally found where they belong. I couldn't stick to any of the Kagan quest rules before. Now I can at least travel around on my own and conveniently call it my Kagan quest. Saves some effort, doesn't it? I suspected you were the Knights Mora on more than one occasion, but I thought it wasn't something you wanted to talk about. I didn't talk about it because there was nothing to talk about. Besides, wouldn't it suck if people remembered me as Knights Mora, not by my name, Narantuya? Where does your Kagan quest end? So in the end, she will do the Kagan quest. Nice. The Kagan quest ends at home, but I can't go home because of some things I did a long time ago. Home? Yeah. Most people consider the location of their chosen trial to be the destination. But a Kagan quest doesn't end until you complete your trial and return home alive. Okay? That's the hardest part. A lot of people just keep going further and further away. I don't like to make things difficult for me. Maybe I'll call it a day once I find my next subordinate. I wish you a smooth journey. Are they gonna say goodbye? I mean, they are gonna say goodbye. Let's be real. What about you? Have you had your fill of the museum these days? And at the end of the event, I can't still pronounce this correctly. Medjeti Kedti Hanim. So I always say it as Hanim. Has kindly granted me access to the parts of the collection not open to public. But the more I see, the more acutely I become aware of the gaps in my knowledge and in the history of minnows. There's nothing more I can do here after helping them with the write-ups for the renovated Minnow exhibit. I will bring in photographs and collections of minnows and share them with the experts. Hopefully they will be able to prove the existence of competitive philosophical debates in ancient minnows. After that, I might take the goblet back home. Oh, speaking of which, I have a present for you. The convoy will depart soon. Take this and flee. I mean, go back to Minnows. She's just gonna go, okay? Farewell, friend. Goodbye, Aspasia. I hope you'll become playable. Narantuya turns around and with confident strides walks away from the setting sun. As anticipated, she hears Aspasia's exclamation a moment later. Ah, goodbye. That's the museum's goblet. A wishful goodbye. Shh. Just say thank you and leave with the stuff as quickly as you can. Don't ask questions. Thank you. You really won't ask? I don't have to, remember? Thank you, Narantuya. It has been a most rewarding trip. Cheers. Goodbye, Aspasia! I hope you become playable. The convoy rings its bells, a signal for departure. Narantuya waves her hand without turning back. With my golden blessing, you better win a gold medal. She's crying, bro. Well, they become great friends, alright? They really did. I love the relationship of these two. Speaking of rewards. Sorry, Aspasia. I mean Narantuya. I'm sure you'll meet again one day. A whole month of hard work, and all I had to show for was that goblet. I guess there was something else too. I don't remember. It's okay. It's my choice. I chose this. It's just a cup made of gold. There must be so many more waiting for me. Or she had said that she had to give up the gold goblet. In any case, it's me, yo. Lazar, won't you let me perform it for you just this once before you leave? I promise I'll swallow your clockwork toy and spit it out whole again, without the slightest bite mark. It's not as if I could stop you if you really want to. Go on. I'm curious if it will grow some real feathers. Mio just misses you, that's all. No need to let its antics delay you. So these guys are still alive, huh? Mio and Wolf. That's good to know. I wonder if there's no, there's probably some like them, right? Or it's just a special case for them. Well, in any case, I guess we'll see them again. The Grand Bazaar will select a new overseer or create a new order. You can leave without worry. Do you really feel reluctant to part even when your existence is practically eternal? Of course, this is the gem trading post of the City of Radiance. I only ever pick the best place to live. You could try keeping a real pet, not sovereign beasts like Mio and I, or clockwork foul beasts. Sure. Successful merchants keep special pets. The minimum standard for you is an albino foul beast or rainbow fiend at least 3 meters long, understood? Come, let me pet you. Seemingly reluctant, Mio jumps onto the table in front of the human, lowers its head, and tucks its tail. Don't turn to a lion now. And don't eat me whole. Oh, it's a treasure trove. Farewell, little human. Farewell. Oops, I hit my hand. Sometime later, it's opened its eyes again. Certain that no one is watching, its shadows grow to a size far exceeding of that of regular cloud beasts. Are you still staying here then? Zubair has found his final rest. The descendant of the Shah has learned the truth of the trove, those whispers that echo through time. And you took the Knight's Mora to see the treasure, didn't you? She had proven her courage by jumping into the waterway depths. Therefore, I fulfilled my promise to Zubair. Then I suppose all of our promises has been fulfilled, now that Zubair has passed on. Those of the present, and those of 1,000 years ago, this city no longer has anything to do with the promises we first made. But I will stay, for the city is alive. I promise to protect the dead, so that they may live again. I thought you would miss the city of gold. The city that is now silent, it needs us no longer. True. It's as if the city has no longer has its tongue cut out by the Shahanshah. I don't like it. But unlike you, I'm going to see it for myself. Okay. And we're back to the museum. Sponsors. Take inventory of these collections and I'll arrange repairs later. Hold on. Don't send this to the natural exhibits. It's not amber. Didn't you see the fragment of a jewel construct inside? Just set this aside. Consider it part of my personal collection. It's Mio. So they just get to roam around for, I guess, as long as Terra lives. Okay. I like drinking water. Let me touch your fur. See what comes out of your mouth this time. Yeah. It speaks out. What? A surprise face. Yes, I'm talking. I've designated you as my keeper. Understood? You're mine now. From now on, I tell you where to go. That means 6 months time skip. Okay. It's been 6 months by then. You got a visitor, Pepe. One moment, just writing the concluding remarks. You've been getting an endless stream of visitors since our essay on Zubair caught the attention of academia and media. I can decline their requests if they're bothering you. No, it's okay, I can meet them. I want this essay to reach more people. I want all of Sargon to know Zubair better. I'll bring her in then. I wonder who's the... Who the hell is that? Your steps are light, Fendi. I heard the rattling of your accessories, but not a single footstep. Ah, the honored house of historians. The heir is not chosen. That's not Manticore. Maybe, but I mean, that's not the operator Manticore, but she is a Manticore. And I'm guessing that's not the lady that we saw earlier. Remember that when the lady in the blonde hair and red eyes warned the lady earlier? You know, the one who forget it, okay? I have no idea. I can't remember her name. Pardon me, but I apologize for not introducing myself sooner. I am the Herald of Shahanshah. Oh, she's from the City of Gold. Okay. I hereby convey you to His Majesty the Shah-Hanshah's gratitude and appreciation for your invaluable contributions to the history of Sargon. I also bring forth the Shah-Hanshah's decree. Hatshepsut, His Majesty awaits your presence in the Shar Agal so that he may hear of your exploits in Menat Ha-Might in your own words. Oh, so Pepe is going to the City of Gold. Kindly make ready and depart without delay. His Majesty eagerly anticipates your arrival. Okay. Wait, that's it? Wait, no, there's no way that's it. That's locked. Well, I guess that's it. What? There has to be more, man. Or maybe... No, this is the EX challenges. Well, I guess that's it, boys. Well, the event has been fun. It's a fun side story. I'm sure this is a side story of sorts, okay? Let me collect all of these first. Collect. I forgot her name's Papyrus. Like the skeleton from a certain game. But yeah, the event has been great. I like Narantuya and Aspasia's relationship. I like Zubair. I really love that guy. And as for the story, I would say it's a pretty wholesome one. You know, it's Pepe learning the truth of the history or something like that. Plus, we learn more about Sargons in this event. Sargons is a huge desert city. And I'm sure this event, it has a continuation. Like, we're gonna go to the City of Gold and see what it's like. Well, I imagine it's going to be pure gold. You know, buildings made of gold, a road made of gold, something like that. But anyways, that's it for this video. I'll be doing some of the other past events as well. But that's it for this video. Thank you guys for watching, and see you guys in the next one. See you guys. See you on the next one, on the next event. That was good, right? Anyways, bye boys.